see basically two layers of possible contribution of business. One is the whole issue of efficiency gains that many businesses and companies are pursuing, and where the CDB report certainly shows dramatic improvement. Basically, it's efficiency gains either in the own operations or up the value chain that are immediate win-wins, but I would argue are really only on the margin. What is really needed is to do that, but then also go into the second layer, which is basically serious investment in what has already been discussed, new technologies, new materials, the new business models that have been discussed. That's where we're going to get the quantum leap. So assuming, and the third part of your discussion today will go into those business opportunities, but assuming that there is a critical mass of businesses that understand that those business opportunities are there, then from our perspective, what is urgently needed is a very active and engaged dialogue with governments at home. All of you, of course, are more than welcome to our sessions. But if you expect that you're going to influence a government decision by coming to the COP in Durban, you're way too late. You have to engage with the governments at home. And if you don't, let me be very frank, and I think we will all admit, there is a serious group of companies that have a voice that is much louder, that is better funded, that operates much more in unison, and that is still stuck in the technologies of yesterday, the technologies and the fuels of yesterday. So if we don't have on the other side of the ledger, if we don't have a voice that is equally as orchestrated, with arguments that are at least equally as compelling, then governments are going to be taking very timid decisions. And they're not going to be tipping the scale, to use Henry's very, very good comment. So from our perspective, what we really need out of visionary companies such as all of you is to have a very active engagement with the decision makers, with the policymakers who decide the policy at home and the international policy, because they do both at the same time. And we need the alignment at all three levels. We need the alignment at the international policies level, we need the alignment at the national policy, and then we need the alignment with companies in each of the countries in which you operate.